What's up, everybody? Jump in here. Alright, guys. So, I am here in the Companions building. I decided to start this episode here because, well, I was in the neighborhood. I was in Whiterun. Had to drop off some items at my house. And I thought, you know, hey, let me turn this in real quick. Now, I have done a lot. The first thing is I've leveled up a couple times. I don't know, maybe 3 times. Maxed out my alteration to 100 using the telekinesis. And I also got my heavy armor up to 72, which is great for me because now I can get the perk conditioning. This is really good. It makes it so that heavy armor weighs nothing. So if I have heavy armor equipped, it will weigh nothing. It also doesn't slow you down, which means I can run faster and my stamina is not going to drain as fast. So that's really good. And you know, that's like pretty much it for heavy armor. Like, those are the perks I want. Up to Tower of Strength. Don't need to put any points into that. And I also like that for half damage when I fall. Now I got my block up to 70, and I was thinking because I'm using block so much, I might go ahead and actually put some perks into this. Now, on this right side, Disarming Bash is actually not bad. I don't know the percentage chance of that happening, but if you can get that off, it's really useful. But I don't think I'm going to actually go for that. But the one perk in here that I really like is actually, let's go ahead and do it, Block Runner. Block Runner is really good. It makes it so that when you block, you move about the same pace as when you are not blocking. Really good. Now, Shield Charge is another good one. The only problem is that if you play on default controls on the Xbox, PS, I would imagine PS3 as well, it can be a little awkward to actually pull this off because I block with the L trigger and I run with the L bumper. So it just feels awkward. Now you can always change your controls and get away with this. At any point you can map the buttons anywhere you want. I'm just so freaking used to the default controls, I just can't do it. So I don't use Shield Charge just on that principle, but it is really good. Alright, let's see if there's anything else. I got my archery up just a little bit. I need to start actually using this. I will probably eventually start to actually use archery and sneak at the same time, because these are two, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you sneak around and you snipe enemies with the bow. So that's a really good idea. I think that's about it though. Everything else I have. I was thinking, in fact I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some perks into this. Now normally I would never go up to Expert Restoration. What's great about this though is that I can use Grand Healing and it will cost half the amount of magic, which is really good. But normally I would never go for this. I just don't see it as that useful, you know what I mean? But because of the legendary update, you're now able to go for certain things that you probably would never be able to go for, because obviously I can just level up more now and I'm not limited to just 81 perks or 80 perks, whatever it actually starts as. I think it's 80 perks because you don't, I don't know, yeah, you don't start as level 0. I think you start as level 1. So, there you go. Alright, I think I'm done for now. Let me show you what I'm talking about with my block. Oh, I have my bow equipped. Put my shield on. Yeah, I love Block Runner because I'm able to actually like move around, strafe, block enemies. Really good. Alright, let's talk to her and get the next mission.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough. Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run.
Alright, so we can ask her, what's the next target?
I've been hearing rumors of Silver Hand activity. A group of them has holed up in Whiterun. Run fast, my friend.
Okay. Now one thing also, I was able to max out my werewolf perks, so that's done now. So after the Dawnguard DLC, I might become a vampire lord, just to max that out, and I can also use Necromage. If you don't know by now, you can do this glitch with Necromage. It's amazing. I don't know, maybe in the legendary update they might have fixed it. I heard they fixed a couple things, but I'm not too sure about everything that got fixed. I actually will probably later look up the update and see exactly what they actually did. Alright, let's see where this quest is. She said it was in Whiterun. That's not too bad. I think I'm going to do it real quick, just to get it out the way. And once I do this, I think that starts maybe the last couple. Yeah, there's only like 2 more companion quests. Like, all the guilds in this game aren't that long, to be quite honest. The one that's probably the longest would be like the Thieves Guild, and I think the Dark Brotherhood is a decent length. But the College of Winterhold is really short, and honestly, the companions are kind of short. Like I said, I said this before, but I personally was a little disappointed in the guilds in this game. They just weren't as good as they used to be in some of the other games. Alright, so we're going to have some enemies up here. Obviously Silver Hands, and we need to take them out. And now I can actually do this. Haha, I can move around. Come on, attack. You going down. Alright, so let's go on up here. It's gonna be. I'm pretty familiar with this place because you have to come here for quest every now and. Can't talk right now. You have to come here for quest several times in the game potentially. This is a kind of a hot zone, I would call it, for like random quests and everything. Come on. Wait, what? See, like this? What is this? Like a cat?
I can stab you in the back.
Redguard or a cat? What is this? Let me check my. I need to check my Okay, good. I'm on legendary difficulty. When I run around as a werewolf, I put on novice. I need to check that. What is this? Should knock him off if possible.
You're dead.
Put on. I had it on. Why is it not working? Come on, bring it out.
I cannot.
Alright, that should do it. I want to know what this guy was, though. I can't tell. Take his helmet off, maybe. Oh, I guess he just had. I think it was a Redguard that had war paint on. Alright, so now that I have the expert level, I can take that off and start using grand healing. Yeah, and you know that still takes a lot of magic to use, but it's a lot better now. I can actually use it. Before I probably would not even been able to really use it. Alright, a couple more enemies over here. Come on, bring it on. Bring it on. That actually won't do any damage. What? That should not have done any damage to me at all. Yeah! Alright. So, did I complete that quest? Okay, yeah. That quest is now officially completed. Let's kill this last enemy so I can fast travel. Where the heck is it? I don't know. I have no idea where this enemy's at. Looks like she got him. Alright, whatever. Alright, now let's go ahead and do this quest. I'm actually going to go to Northwatch Keep. If you remember from earlier, this is a quest that was from Whiterun with the Grey Manes. They want me to come here and rescue this guy's brother and this woman's son. Now, I know there is a way of doing this, like with diplomacy. You don't actually have to attack the place. You can always sneak in as well and do it that way, which is a good idea, but I'm not going to do it that way. I think I'm just going to come up in here and just start killing these fools.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames. Are you joking? Even if we had a prisoner by that name, the only way he'd be released is by order of the Imperial Legion. Now I suggest you turn around and go back the way you came.
Now, the thing is that he does tell you that the Legion can get him released. And I believe what you have to do if you want to do it that way, you talk to the leader of the Imperial Legion. I don't know his name, I can't remember. But he's in Solitude. And I think you have to actually do the Civil War quest, and once you get enough ranks into that, and you choose them, if you talk to them, I think they will say, like, it's okay if he can be released under your orders.
Right,
I don't really know. Alright, but you're gonna die.
Enough!
Ha ha ha. Yeah, these guys are kind of tough. But yeah, we're gonna do this the naughty way. And there's a lot of enemies here, so kind of watch out.
I'll see you burn.
I should maybe dual wield. These guys are taking a lot of damage.
Damn you.
Probably best to do it now since I have Serana with me. Come on. Alright. They all have glass armor, elven armor, if you want to take that. I'm not going to take it, it's just too much weight. But, of course, you can also always sell it, or use it if you want. Glass armor looks pretty cool in this game. I thought in Oblivion it looked pretty goofy, but in this game it actually looks really cool. Okay, I gotta figure out how the heck to get up there. I know there's a way up there. Should be a staircase or something. Whatever. Let me check it out. Yeah, here it is. Here's the little ramp leading up to the top. Come on, bring it on. Aw, you surrendered. I'm sorry. Now you're gonna have to die. Alright, yep, this person surrendered too. There is no surrender in war. Ha 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 ha. Holy crap, he went flying. Alright, now, there's a door, if I remember right. Okay, yeah. It's like right in front of me. But there is a door. It's a master level lock. This is a shortcut. Yeah. Definitely, I would recommend going this way, not the other way. Because, especially if you're going to try to do this like stealthy with sneaking. I wish I had my... I kind of wish I would have never actually reset my sneak. Because I kind of forgot how annoying that can be to get up. But if you're going to do this sneaking, then this is the way you want to go. You'll skip a lot of enemies. There's also a lot of prisoners here as well. What's stupid though is that if you luck, I think I'll show you in a second. Yeah, like there's cells here, and there's prisoners inside. And if you open the cage, I would imagine like you would release them. They can help you in combat. They can actually, you know, leave. But they don't actually like leave. They don't even say thank you. That's the craziest part. Yeah, like this chick.
You're not afraid you'll set
I would just imagine if I open up her cell for her, she would actually leave up out of here. Alright. Come on, bring it on. Definitely want to get my one-handed 70. Alright, here's the... He's like a torturer or leader of this place. Check the chest out. Nothing too good in here. What was the effect of that? Undead will flee. I don't care about that. Take the key too.
I knew I heard something.
Come on. What are you doing, man? Don't be foolish.
Done.
Alright. So that's all the enemies. Now we can talk to him and release him.
You there. What are you doing? I never thought I'd see another friendly face again. We need to get to safety as soon as possible. Let's move.
Alright. So, he'll follow me now. Up out of here. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, attacked the wrong person. Yeah, get out of here. Where are you going, bruh? Don't you run from me. Alright. No mercy. Alright, that's that. Now we can lead him out of here. Just leave the same way we came in. Now, the reason why I don't like to bring his brother here is because it's weird. It's kind of glitchy. I don't know if it was supposed to be like this, but when you bring his brother, they don't like acknowledge each other. Like it's kind of strange. Like they don't talk to each other. They act like they don't even know each other. So it's kind of awkward. I don't understand it, but whatever. So normally I like to just do it by myself, and if you bring those people with you, they can just get in your way. Let's be honest. Like, normally people who are following you, they do get in your way.
I cannot thank you enough for rescuing me from this place. I suspect I'd never again see the light of day otherwise. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger? Of course, I should have known. This was all Abelstein's idea, wasn't it? Where is he? A wise decision, but I fear he may not be safe there anymore. They'll go looking for me, and Whiterun will be the first place they search. I cannot stay. Not here. Not in Whiterun. It likely won't be safe for Abelstein either. Our best hope now is to fall in with the ranks of the Stormcloaks. But would you do me a favor? Tell my mother to suffer the winter's cold wind, for it bears aloft next summer's seeds. She'll know what it means. I thank you again, friend. You've given me my life back.
Alright, some snowberry here, so I'm gonna take that with me. Alright, so now that that's done, we can pretty much run over here. There's no point not to do that quest. It's literally right there. And when I return to Whiterun, I can turn it in when I turn in the companion's quest. Alright, so now we can go to this castle. Pretty cool. I will probably not join the vampires. I think I'm going to go down the path of Dawnguard. I mean, there's just no point to do the vampires, because they kind of give you this idea at first that if you want to be a vampire lord, you have to join the vampires. But then, if you have ever done the Dawnguard DLC before and you chose Dawnguard, you will know that at the end of Dawnguard, you can become a vampire lord. So it really doesn't matter, ever. So I don't really see the point. And you get a lot better stuff for doing the Dawnguard path than what you get for doing the vampires path. Alright. Now one thing, we have to let her, Serana, she's going to talk to us real quick.
Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Alrighty. So, he'll open the gate for her. And we get to come inside. And we get to meet her daddy. Now, her daddy is a son of a bitch, but he's pretty cool. I'll be honest. Like, when I did the vampire path, and when I did that, I thought the story for the vampire side was pretty interesting. But the Dawnguard side's good too. So it really doesn't matter. But I just don't like Isran. Isran just pisses me off. And he's about to really piss me off in a second when I go back there and turn this in. Because that's like the one moment that's so annoying.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned. I can't believe it.
Now, I think one of the best things you can get is these potions of blood.
Returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first
That
thing
is
you
so
asked
freaky.
me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of
She
course
has the
I'm
scroll.
delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you must certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again. Yes, I can smell it on you. The power of my blood will purge that filth and make you whole again. I will banish you from this castle. I will spare your life this once, but after that, you are prey. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power!
Damn.
This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell him I don't want to become a vampire.
So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
Now, in that scene, you can't pull out your sword. I wish I could, because I would have killed all those fools. That would have been fun, but they do that, I guess, on purpose, because obviously that probably wouldn't be the smartest thing to attack all those vampires by yourself, but alright, I think he returns me. I don't know where he returns me. Oh, okay. Just right out here. So now I gotta go all the way back to Fort Dawnguard and talk to Isran. And this is the moment of which where Isran pisses me off. Now you guys might say, oh, that's not a big deal, but God, I hate the voice actor they got for this guy. It's the way he talks is so stupid. Alright. I guess I'm still like woozy. And this actually is kind of annoying, but the first couple times you come here you have to run all the way up to the fort. Eventually they stop doing that and they... Ooh, that's a lunar moth. I want that. Come here. Lunar moths are dope. They give... I think it's... They have... invisibility is for the potion, so I definitely like collecting those. Alright, but... we have to run all the way back up here, like I said. I think when I come back here one more time, they're going to make me do the same thing. Grant healing. Get my stamina back. And, yep, there's some vampires here. Uh-oh. Oh. An ancient vampire. Also, we get to see Isran's spell.
One less monster.
That spell's cool looking, but it's really not that good. Ooh, I want the vampire dust. Let's see. Oh, he's an ash pile. Alright. Now we can talk to Isran, and he'll tell us about these two people he wants us to recruit.
I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? I'm waiting to hear what any of this means. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? Right. So they have this woman and an Elder Scroll. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. When did I say that? We need help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but There are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance. Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach, convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
Alright,
Keep your eyes open.
let's see. I don't want to ask him anything. Alright, let's get... I don't know who I'm going to recruit first, but I guess we'll go here to recruit Gunmar. He specializes in trolls, in particular. Asshole. But yeah, so we're going to go here. Now, somebody was asking me, could I maybe cut out the loading screens? The problem with doing that is, well, if I was to cut out the loading screens, that would be a lot of extra work on my part. Plus, I would have to watch the entire video again just to find all the loading screens, because I wouldn't remember exactly where the loading screens were. And really, if you don't want to see the loading screens, you could probably always just fast forward the video. That's the way I look at it. So it's a lot easier on you guys to do that than it is for me to go back and edit them all out.
I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? Well, that might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me.
Alright. So we need to go in here and take out a bear. Now this is a random location. It can be anywhere. Sometimes it's right away. You'll fight the bear, kill it. Other times it could be a little bit more complicated. Like the bear might be at the end of a cave or something. And you have to fight a lot of enemies. So, alright, what the hell is that? Looks like there's spiders up in here. We'll take them out. Yeah, there's quite a few spiders. Spiders are a joke in this game. You'll almost always one-hit them, even if you have somewhat weak weapons. Alright, so the bear should be, I would imagine. Yeah, this is one of the caves, I guess, that are actually... You have to go kind of deep in. Oh my god. This is a big cave. You know what I just realized? This might be... I'm not too sure about this, but this is a huge cave. I kind of remember this place. What's the name of this place? Spider egg. I always take those. It looks familiar, that's the reason. What is this? Huh. Alright. This is probably a pretty good spot, actually, for if you're going to play as a vampire lord, if you want to max that out quick. Yep. This might be... I was talking about this before, but there is one cave in this game. It is like the best cave ever for if you're trying to level up your vampire lord, werewolf, or whatever. It's really good. And this might be the cave, to be quite honest. Yeah, you know, in fact, I think this definitely might be the cave. Alright, so here's the bear right here. Should be pretty easy to take out. A lot of spiders. But as you can tell, there's already been a lot of enemies in this place. And when it comes down to, like, leveling up your vampire lord, you have to just kill a lot of enemies, basically, so. And I'm pretty confident you can go a lot further in this place. I think this place eventually has Felmore in it. And there's a ton of them as well, so.
Don't know how well I'd have managed.
Not sure of that, though.
You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper in this cave. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, this might not be the cave that I was thinking, but there is a cave that it's a lot like this. There's a lot of spiders, and animals, and Felmore. I mean, it's a ton of enemies. I think I know where it is. It's on the right side of the map, and it's like north of Riften. I think it's one of those areas. I'll actually look on my map right now when I get out of here and see what's it about. Alright. Yeah, this is not the place I was talking about, but this would be a decent place to come back to level up. Alright, so let's go to Skyrim, and I'm gonna try to find that place on the map for you guys. I wish I could remember the actual name of it, but I might not have it. I might not even have it discovered yet. But you know, obviously, you guys can comment if you know what I'm talking about. It's a kind of general farming spot. A lot of people will say that this is one of the best places in the game, and believe me, it is. So you can always just Google this and find it on the forums or the wiki, maybe the Elder Scrolls wiki, which is such a amazing place for information. All right, let's see here. It's not that place, I don't think. Maybe it's like this place. It's somewhere in this general area, if I remember, but I'm not positive. Somewhere over here. Alright, now let's see what we need to do. We have to find this chick. Now, she's always in the same spot. Let's see. Yeah, she's gonna be right here. So, I think I'll go here and then just go down there.